Hey there guys, it's me again, Kevin Rick, and in this video we are going to find the inverse of a function. But before we go there, let's talk about the notation used in inverse function. So this is not an exponent. We don't read this as f raised to negative 1. Rather, we read this as f inverse of x. Repeat after me, f inverse of x. Okay? So what is the idea behind inverse function? Okay, so the domain of the original function becomes the range of the inverse, and the domain of the inverse is the range of the original function. Okay, medyo magulo, pero it is illustrated here. So I want you to look at the elements of the domain and the elements of the range of the original function. I-compare niyo siya sa elements ng domain and range ng kanyang inverse. So the idea here is that the inverse function, parang in-interchange mo lang ang elements ng domain and range. So makikita natin yan sa pagkuha ng inverse of a given function. So let's go to the main event. So find the inverse of the following. Number 1, f of x is equal to 2x minus 7. So this is the steps I use in getting the inverse of a function. So first of all, you are going to rewrite f of x to y. So palitan natin si f of x ng y. Then we are going to copy the function. Next is that you are going to interchange x and y. So yung y palitan ng x and lahat ng x palitan ng y. Okay. And we are going to solve for y. Since we're solving for y, we're going to divide both sides by 2. So y now is equal to x plus 7 over 2. And then we're down to the last step. We are going to rewrite y to f inverse of x. So the final answer is f inverse of x is equal to x plus 7 over 2. So ito po ang inverse ng function na 2x minus 7. Pretty easy. Let's have one more example. Okay. So same din lang ang steps. I-rewrite natin si f of x to y. We're going to copy the function. We're going to interchange x and y. So ito yung sinasabi ko na parang pagpapalitin natin yung domain and range. Lahat ng x palitan ng y. And then after interchanging, we solve for y. So we are going to move negative 5 to the other side. So that will become plus 5. Matitira sa kabila, c na y plus 2. Square root of y plus 2. And then we need to bring out y here. But how are we going to eliminate the square root sign? Para mawala yun, we are going to square both sides. Para mag-cancel out yon. At yung matitira na lang dito ay y plus 2. And then we're just going to move 2 to the other side. So parang yung magiging final answer na dito ay minus 2 because we moved this 2 to the other side. And to write the final answer, f inverse of x is equal to the quantity x plus 5 squared minus 2. So this is the inverse of the given function. Let's have the last example. Okay, so we are given a rational function. Let's see kung paano natin makukuha ang kanyang inverse. Same steps, we are going to rewrite f of x to y. And then after that, lahat ng x palitan ng y. Si y naman palitan ng x. And then we are going to solve for y. But before that, we are going to do cross multiplication para mawala ang fraction. So 4y times x, that is 4xy. And 3 times x, that is 3x. And then after that, we are going to sort the terms. So lahat ng y ilagay natin sa iisang side ng equation. Okay, I'm going to transfer 3y to the other side. So magiging negative 3y. And then this one naman, if I'm going to move it to the other side, it will become negative 3x. And what's left is negative 7. Now, the next thing here is that we need to solve for y. Kaso ang problema, dalawa ang y. Dapat iisa lang. Pero pwedeng gawan ng paraan. We are going to factor out y here since y is common to both terms. So, finactor out ko lang po si y. Okay. And from this, we divide both sides by this one para yung matira na lang ay si y. So, divide both sides by 4x minus 3. Maka-cancel out yon. Matitira na lang si y. Okay, so I ran out of space. To write the final answer, we change y to f inverse of x. So that is the inverse of the given function. So pretty easy, right? Ganun lang po kadali kung paano kumuha ng inverse ng function. So see you on my next video.